guys, what's up? I hope you guys are doing well. This is Devapriya once again. If you're new to my channel, we talk about the law of assumption here and how we can use the law of assumption to make our lives and living a lot more interesting, fun, and successful. Yeah. Somebody asked me. Okay, before I go ahead with my topic today, I would like to thank all my clients. Thank you so very much for having the faith in me. I am absolutely grateful that you had the faith in me and you felt that I could kind of make a difference to your life in a very, very positive way. This is again the law of assumption because I assumed that I will have clients long before I reach 1,000 subscribers, and here I am with clients. And if you would like me to help you personally, my email ID is in the description box below. You may get in touch with me for personal assistance on manifestation and building your self-concept, which is fundamental to manifesting anything in life. Okay, so why is law of assumption not everyone's cup of tea? You may feel that I am like assuming that as well, but yes, it is an assumption. Some people actually feel that people who are actually applying the law of assumption are kind of delusional, because as per the law of assumption, you have to assume something till it comes into your reality. You have to assume something. If there is something that is not existent in your 3D reality, you have to assume that it is there. Yes, it sounds delusional, but then that is what manifestation is all about. Creating something that is not actually still there in your reality. So why is it not everyone's cup of tea? Precisely because not everybody wants to do the work. So what does the work involve? The work involves working on yourself, because there is nothing outside of you, absolutely nothing. So it appears delusional to the ones who do not want to do the work, because I have been speaking to a few clients and they have been pretty enlightening for me, and I decided that I should make this video because I do have a few more videos in line, but I wanted to post this first because some of my clients actually feel that it's bad luck, it's God's way of punishing you, it's in palmistry, it's in astrology, it's in your charts. It is everything else apart from you, outside of you. Now, I would take this as something which is like absolutely disempowering, and I do not function from that space because I hate the victim state. I absolutely hate it. And that is precisely why the law of assumption was instantly something that I kind of fell for. I fell for Goddard, I fell for Joseph Murphy and the teachers who are teaching them, because staying in power is a fundamental human requirement. If you're not in power, you blame others, you blame your astrology, you blame your charts, you blame some god outside of you for whatever is happening to you. That's convenient because that keeps you in the victim zone, and staying in the victim zone is pretty convenient at times, but how long? That is the question. I mean, how long would you want to lead a life where you feel like the victim? How absolutely disempowering is that? I mean, for want of a better word. I personally do not understand this because I understand this from a point of view of a person who doesn't understand that the law is real, that the law exists, because Law of assumption is not something that everybody is aware of. But the ones who are aware of and who do not want to apply it because they believe that there is something outside of them that is deciding what is happening to them, is probably just choosing to do so because they do not want to do the work. So I spoke to one of my clients and she was really sweet, but I discovered that this is a very normal and common problem. You feel that assuming something that does not exist is delusional, but you do not feel that the 3D, which is constantly changing, because as we know, the only constant thing is change. Something that is constantly changing, you perceive it to be a permanent thing in your life, and you think that you're okay with that, instead of assuming something which you would want to create in your life. You are okay with holding on to a 3D reality which you know can change any moment if you kind of change your thought. So the question that you may ask me is, not you, I don't mean you exactly, but some of you may have this question, that so you mean that if we change our thought and things change just like that? What do you mean by just like that? Whatever you are assuming, you've been assuming for years now. So even if you don't follow the law follows you, because you are being run by the law, whether you like it or you don't like it. The law is running your life. So when you are actually coming across people, teachers, and gurus, and even Sadhguru or Sister Shivani or the Brahma Kumari sisters, if you listen to them closely, they're all talking about the law of assumption. The only thing they're asking you to do is changing your mind, because whatever you assume, you're creating, your thoughts are creating. So do you have to believe in your thoughts all the time? No, but if you assume it, if you repeat it, you will eventually create it, even if you don't believe it. So if you're repeating that nothing works for me, nothing works for me, nothing works for me, nothing works for me, even if you don't believe it, you will create it. So why wouldn't you actually take up this law and use it to your advantage and say, everything works for me and I always bloody win? I don't understand this, because you're as it is repeating a story. You're repeating the story that it's in my charts, it's in my astrology. The tarot reader told me this. Yeah, that's another one that's very interesting. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. I've done tarot, I've done a lot of other stuff. And when the law embraced me, I kind of embraced it with, I kind of gave it the warmest hug, because I understood this is where the power lies. The power lies in you. You can change it if you focus on something. If you repeatedly focus on something, even if you don't believe it, you will create it. It's fun. Try it. Do it. Do not criticize the law just because you do not understand it. Because not everyone who's teaching the law in this channel, my channel is just a new channel right now, and it's just growing. But there are stalwarts here. Look them up. Try and apply them. You have nothing to lose. As it is, you have been assuming something which was detrimental to your life and living. So why not kind of pick up something which actually helps you? Why not pick up a thought that you always win? Why not pick up a thought like, I always get what I want? Why not pick up a thought like, I have to win this at any cost? This is it. This is my story. This is what I want to create. And I choose. Because in this law, you choose the state that you want to be in. So which state are you choosing to be in? In the victim state? If yes, then the law will still be loyal to you and keep you in the victim state and bring you experiences which kind of make you more of a victim. How about that? Because you know what? Whether you like it or you don't, the law is following you everywhere. You have to choose your thoughts. And I am absolutely sure that this video will help you, because this video is intended to bust the myths of people who say that the law doesn't work. The law is working. That's why you're saying the law doesn't work. Because if you say the law doesn't work, it's the law of assumption. If you assume it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for you. I assume it works, so it works for me. But yeah, you have to persist. So, are we delusional? No, we are creators. If you find us delusional, I am like, I'm just intending, I'm affirming that you kind of mend your ways some days. But we are not. We are following the law here. And we are living a life which is pretty empowering. We are persisting. We are doing the work. And trust me, the work is not hard, but it's not very easy either, because it requires a lot of persistence and consistency. Once you get the hang of it, you will never fall back into the victim state. You know why? Because you get that hang of, you get that taste of something that is so intoxicating. And this intoxication is beautiful because it's one of power, one of freedom, something that actually empowers you to create whatever you want just by changing your thoughts. Are we delusional? If you say so. But then we are master creators. And that's all. Thank you. Bye.